Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Monique. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm really excited because it's September. September means two things, okay? London Fashion Week is around the corner, number one, or is practically already here. Two, that also means that autumn is around the corner. So I'm really excited to get right into it. I have picked out some pieces from H&M, Massimo Dutti and Zara, and I'm very excited about the pieces that I picked out. Can't wait to show you. So let's get into it. I absolutely love autumn styling because I feel like it's such a great opportunity to be able to layer and use different textures and experiment in a kind of different way, or at least in a way that you can't do as much as during the summer months. So I've picked up some pieces today that you'll be able to do that, and I'm very excited to show you. So let's get started. Of course, before we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and like this video if you enjoy it. And of course, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at msmny. Wow, shameless plug gone wrong. msmny over on Instagram, and you will be seeing some of these outfits styled. In fact, I'm gonna need your help. Today in styling one of the pieces. So let's get going. So we're going to start with Massimo Dutti, then we'll go into H&M, and then I'll take you guys into some of the pieces that I picked up from Zara. So Massimo Dutti is not necessarily new on the scene, but it is definitely one of those brands that is creeping up, personally for me, on the radar as a great transition from Zara, especially if you are looking for those classic, classy, timeless type of pieces. Massimo Dutti is your girl. I have seen a number of pieces on their site already for this current season. I am absolutely loving, in fact, too much. But I had to condense this down, okay? Write down and just try out one or two things first before I kind of venture into shopping with them a little bit more. But I've seen one or two pieces. One in particular is this contrast top that I absolutely love. In fact, a lot of the pieces that I've been looking at are contrast styled pieces. But I really like this top, and I feel like this is a great way to start off with shopping with the brand. So I picked this up, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this around and on socials already. It's very popular at the moment. But they have this one. They also have sort of just like a normal short sleeved version as well. But I thought I'd start with this, and I really like this top. I just feel like it's so easy, classic, simple, and very timeless, and I feel like you can style this up in so many different ways. Start off with wearing it now in the autumn, and you can also again pick this up in spring, perhaps summer. Yeah, really great piece. If I'm not mistaken, I will put the prices up on the screen. I think this was around £25.99 or £29.99. I'm sure I paid about £30 for this top, so fairly inexpensive for what you're getting. I must say that the quality of this, the feel of this is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. And for me anyway, basics are very important. You want to get a great quality in your basics first and foremost before kind of venturing out into your other sort of seasonal and transitional pieces. So that's the first one. I picked this up in a size medium, and I think this fits really well. I think on the site it said that this actually fits a little bit larger than the usual size. So I sized up with this and I went for a medium because I wanted this top to feel only fairly snug but still comfortable. I would definitely say that this is a timeless piece. In fact, I'd also push to say that this kind of ventures into your sort of like old money aesthetic, as they call it, as one of the newest trends that is going around. Just because it's so classic, it's so timeless. And I would style this in various ways. I would style this simply with a pair of tailored black trousers, linen trousers, you know, that kind of vibe. You could easily style this with a pair of shorts, whether that's denim, linen, cotton, yeah, and just keep to the same kind of classic vibe that it has. I would also stick to these colors, so black and white, as you can see along the rim and the side of the top. But yeah, this is the first one. Really love it. I think I'm going to be shopping with Massimo Dutti much more. Next up is H&M, and I must admit, I don't shop with H&M very often. If I do go in there and I go into store, I'd usually head to their studio section and have a look at the collection that they have there, or I'd perhaps pick up maybe like workout bits, or I'd have a look at the odd pair of jeans. However, having a look at their site at the moment, they have some really great perfect pieces for this current transitional season and for the season of autumn. So I had to pick up one or two things. And the first thing I picked up was this shirt that I'm wearing. The details are so good, especially for H&M. I feel personally anyway. I really, really love the details of this shirt. So this shirt is a crisp cotton poplin shirt with stripes all over in blue and white. It has these dropped shoulders, which I feel gives it a much more casual feel to your kind of rigid tailored shirt. The game changer for me was the white collar and the white cuffs. Hello. This for me just takes this shirt from being quite a basic sort of striped shirt to a much more elevated piece, which I absolutely love. And I feel like this makes it so much more easier to style. You could wear something extremely plain, you know, as your bottoms, maybe a pair of jeans or just a pair of trousers, and putting this shirt together with that just takes it from basic to elevated really easily. I feel like the styling on the site, the way that they styled this shirt was 10-10, and I would definitely style this in a similar way. So they had this shirt with a pair of jeans, just denim blue jeans, so your regular color blue, and then they styled it with a pair of white pumped heels, which I think is phenomenal. That is exactly how I'd style it. The only difference I would make is I would go darker in the jean, because I feel like there's just a more classic, warmer feeling when you were wearing a dark navy jean across autumn and winter. And I feel like it would really balance out the colors very, very well and just give you that sort of classic timeless look. In fact, on the jean that they used was a tapered pair, but I would go with a mum jean because I feel like the fit is much more flattering on the body. So yeah, 10-10 regardless. With this shirt, I feel like it's a really great everyday wear kind of shirt, but I also feel like it's absolutely perfect for your workwear wardrobe. I would absolutely 100% wear this to work. In fact, I will be wearing it to work this coming week. And it's just a great piece that you can layer with, especially now. I mean, first of all, it is 30 degrees. It is hot today, but I would start off by wearing this now, and then as it gets a little bit cooler and colder, I would definitely layer up and perhaps have maybe like a sweater around my shoulders, tied in the front, or just literally put the sweater on as it gets much colder, say, you know, October, November time. But otherwise, yeah, absolutely love this shirt. Perfect for this season. Next up, we have Zara, and the first thing that I picked up was a sweater. Now listen, I sodding love this sweater. Straight into the cart, swiped at the checkout, delivered to the front door, no hanging about. So this sweater is very lightweight. It is alpaca and wool, and as you can see, it's black, but it's a color block option. So very different, and those of you who are into color but are also kind of into your neutrals would like that. I am that kind of person, and I was drawn to it instantly. So I picked up a size small, and this was $35.99, so not too bad in price. I don't know what it is, it's just so different. It's just not what I expected. I feel like this is one of those sweaters that will go with everything because the main color is black, and the color blocking is kind of like the feature of the sweater. I mean, the color blocking is decent, so decent in fact, I am considering wearing this sweater to London Fashion Week, which is happening in a few days, which I'm gonna need your help with in a second, because I'm gonna show you what I would perhaps pair this with, and I need you to hit me up in the comments and let me know what your thoughts are. On a regular day, I would probably style this with most likely a dark or black pair of jeans. So yeah, black, gray, navy, those kind of colors, keeping it very simple. A mini skirt would also look really, really good with this, or a long denim skirt. The denim skirts are currently trending at the moment, so you can definitely pick that up and style it with this. I think it would go down very, very well. There's so many different options. But listen, imagine this, okay, with a pair of thigh-high black boots or knee-high black boots in autumn or throughout winter. Just imagine. So London Fashion Week has pretty much begun, and I am going to a show in a couple of days, and I'm actually thinking of wearing this with a white voluminous skirt, and lo and behold, Zara has checked in. Let me show you guys. Okay, so to me, this skirt is something else. It's classic, it's classy, it's out there, but it's also understated. It's Cinderella, it's Barbie. Guys, no exaggeration. I think this is an absolutely beautiful, wonderful skirt. So feminine, just, yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. I mean, the volume, look at the volume. You're definitely gonna see this better in the cutaway, but I mean, it's snatched at the waist and then it fans out. And I mean, it's just so beautiful and voluminous. It's, I feel like as I get older, I am leaning more towards these kind of styles. You know, the classic, timeless, understated, very kind of chic look. For a skirt like this, if it's quite hot, like a day like today where it's 30 degrees, I would have the skirt, I'd go for something very, very lightweight and perhaps almost sheer. So I'd probably have kind of like a crop bralette situation going on, and then maybe like a very sort of sheer blouse, very lightweight type of piece that goes over the top. Or if you're comfortable enough and it suits your style, just go with the crop top or the bralette. Something like that I think would go very, very nice with a nice pair of sandals. Of course, as it gets a little bit cooler, I then switch to wearing with a simple top and a cardigan. And as it gets closer and closer into winter, you can simply pair this either with a cardigan or a really thick knitted jumper. Yeah, endless options. So I picked up this skirt in a size small and it was $49.99. I feel like I perhaps could have done with a medium to make it more of a more comfortable fit. I am typically a size 10 in my bottom, so I feel like a medium probably would have been best. But if you're going for a snatched waist situation, then yeah, you can try a small. The material on this skirt is very interesting. It's got sort of like a kind of like a canvas feel to it. Although saying that, wearing it, it's actually really comfortable on, but it does definitely have a canvas feel to the outside, if you know what I mean. I don't know the exact material. I'll have a look online just to double check and see if I can find it, and I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, very, very interesting material. I haven't really felt many items like this before, but it's that kind of material, if I could describe it, that if you were wearing it and you spilled your drink, it would literally run off the skirt. Kind of like a hard waterproof surface. I'm not sure I'm selling this very well, but trust me, it is definitely comfortable. But anyway, guys, I tried this skirt on with the sweater that I just showed you. And you know when you have an outfit on in your head beforehand and you see it online and you're like, okay, yeah, these two pieces would definitely go. And then you put it on and you feel like it just works. That's the moment that I got. So guys, please let me know in the comments. I'm heading to a show literally in a couple of days and I am thinking to go with the sweater and the skirt. I'm probably gonna add my Balenciaga Black City bag with the look and a sort of like a black graffiti style pair of heels that slightly match the sweater. So let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are, whether you think it's a look, whether you think it's a vibe to go with. I personally love it, but I want to know what you guys think. Another piece that I picked up for this upcoming season is a slightly more dressier piece, and it is this sequined mini skirt. Look at that. I think this is gorgeous. I absolutely think this is gorgeous. I picked this up in a size medium, and this was $49.99. So this actually was a fairly comfortable fit. So I'm pleased I got it in medium, but it also gives off this very kind of like classy look. And it's also a piece that I feel can be worn in many different ways. I know people will probably look at this skirt and be like, this is definitely just a dressy piece. But I feel like there are ways that you can wear this casual simply by pairing it with like a sweater and kind of just toning the look down and making this just the focal statement piece. So this is technically a mini skirt with this mesh material that drops over the mini skirt and sits about 3/4 before your ankles. Really, really lovely item. I find this piece very fairy-like, very dainty. It gives me this like glamorous enchanted forest vibes, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I do definitely feel like this could be styled in many different ways. So for your day to night or everyday kind of styling, I would go with a tonal sweater, so something along the same color, whether that's white, beige, ecru, nude, those kind of colors, or I'd go with maybe a black jumper or even possibly grey, and that would kind of just tone down the base of the look. For your kind of like dressier styling, I would definitely go with either an asymmetrical bodysuit, a really nice shirt or blouse. There's just so many different ways that you could style this. I personally would opt for something a little bit more extra and fabulous, like a pajama styled shirt that you could, in fact, let me show you, hang on. Wait there. So I'd match it with something like this. This one I was kindly gifted a while back by Nadine Marabi. I absolutely love this. So here it's black, and then you've got the diamantes, which matches quite well, the diamante buttons with the skirt, I feel. But you've also got these really nice extra fabulous feathers on the cuffs of the sleeves, which I just think just gives it that, you know? So yeah, I would definitely opt for matching it with something like this, depending on where you're going, of course, and your own personal style, but that's what I would do. The last item that I picked up is this leather belt, and the reason I picked it up is because I thought this is so simple, but it's so unique and different at the same time, and I really quite like that about it, and especially this silver element that it has attached. So the sizing of this, I don't know whether this was just a one size fits all situation, but on the back of here it says it fits a UK and US 32. So yeah, that's the size. And then the price of it was £22.99. For what it is, I'd probably suggest something like this being maybe like 15 quid or so. But hey, I feel like this is a great accessory to use for something that you can use to add to pieces that you already own. I feel like this is such a great way to kind of style different pieces. Sometimes you can get really easily bored with your wardrobe and things that you've had for years. And one of the best ways to kind of change that and elevate your wardrobe is to use different accessories. And a belt is a really good way to do that. I would style this just as standard styling through the belt loop of a pair of trousers or skirt. But most importantly, I would wear this around the waist just to cinch it in a little, give yourself that extra cinched in flattering framework to the body. And I'd wear that whether that's around a shirt or dress, or particularly maybe your jumper or sweater, or even your coat can be a really, really good trick to just adding that extra spice to your pieces. That is everything that I have to show you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button, and I will see you guys again soon.